Good morning students, welcome to the St. Thomas School. Today we are going to learn Standard 3 EVS subject. In our previous video we have started additional exercise of lesson number 19, our friends. Okay, so today we are going to continue this. Let's start. Question number 4, write true or false. First one, the name of Minu's cow is Ganga. It's a true or false, students? It's a true statement or false statement? Yes, it's a true statement because the name of Minu's cow is Ganga. So we have to write here true. Okay. Now the next. Chandu Dhobi has a pet dog. It's a right or wrong? It's a false statement. Okay. Because Chandu Dhobi has a pet donkey. So we have to write here false. Okay. Now the next. Birds don't need air to live. It's a right or wrong? Birds need air to live or not? Yes, it's a wrong statement because birds also need air to live. Okay. So we have to write here false. Now the next. The birds in the queen's garden ate the insects. So she did not lose many mangoes. It's a right or wrong? Yes, it is right statement. So we have to write here true. Okay. True. Okay. Now the next question. Question number 5. Answer the following question. Question number 1. Write the names of some things which are required by both animals and humans. So which things are required by both animals and humans to live? It's air, water, food and sunlight. Okay. Now the question number 2. Why do animals need shelter? So animals need shelter to protect themselves from extreme weather and other harmful animals. Okay. Now the question number 3. Name the animals which we can touch. So which animals we can touch, students? It's a cow, cat, goat, sheep, dog, horse, bull, etc. Okay. Now the question 4. Name the animals that can harm us. So which animals can harm us? It's a lion, tiger, leopard, crocodile, etc. Okay. So with this line our lesson number 19, our friends, that is over. So you have to write this question 4 and 5 in your book as a homework. Okay. So now we are going to start our new lesson, lesson number 20. Tell how many. Okay. Page number 136. 20. Tell how many. So students, this chapter is all about families. Okay. So let's see what is given here in this chapter. Let's see. Tell how many. Come, let us play a game together. You must be familiar with this game. So here we have one game about, they are talking about one game. All the children stand in a circle. So what we have to do first in this game? First of all the children have to stand in a circle. Let one child stand in the center and play a tune. Everyone must run in a circle as long as the music plays. The child who is playing the music will suddenly stop it and call out a number like 5, 4 or 2 loudly. Children have to form groups according to the number called out. If the child says 5, the children have to make a group of 5. If child says 2, so children have to make a group of 2. Okay. So the children who cannot join any group will have to leave the game. Continue to play this game till only 2 children are left in the circle. Okay. Now think and tell. So we have some question here. So first question. What did you do when you are asked to join a group of the required number? Why? So about me, like I felt very excited and quickly joined my friends to form the correct group. Okay. Now the second question. How did you feel if you could not join any group? So I felt very sad. Why could you not join any group? because I called my friends to make a group, but they had already made a group, so I can't join, and I can't join any group, and I was alone. In school, whom do you like to be more with? Why? So in school, I like to more with my friend Khushbu because she is my neighbor also. How would you feel if you always had to be alone? So if I always had to be alone, I would feel very sad and very lonely. So now ask this question, think about and ask this question to yourself, think about it and write your own answer here. Okay? Now the next page. All of us prefer to live with people than to live alone. We always live in groups. Let's see one such a group. Devendra, Manjula and their children Divya and Manav. How are these people related to each other? So you can see here, students. Is Devendra and Manjula, Divya and Manav. So Devendra and Manjula are parents of Divya and Manav. Okay? And Divya and Manav are siblings. The people in the picture belong to one family. We often see pictures or photographs of such families. Where do we see such a family? Are all families similar to this one? Let us read about a few families. You know, students, we all live in a group called family. We see different types of family around us. A small family is the one which has parents and their one or two children living together. And a big family has parents and their three or more children living together. Now next, Sita. Here is a paragraph about Sita's family. Sita lives in her ancestral house in a city named Surat. Her Dada Dadi, younger Kaka and Fai live on the ground floor. In one portion of the first floor, Sita lives with her father, mother and younger sister Geeta. In the other portion live her elder Kaka and his three children. Her elder Kaki died just a few months ago. Now the next page. Her elder Kaka and the new Kaki live in one of the room on the terrace. They are newly married. Before dinner, Sita's mother teaches all the children. Food for the whole family is cooked in the same kitchen on the ground floor. They all make special efforts to be together at dinner time. Nowadays, elder Kaki's younger daughter sleeps with Sita's mother at night. In the morning, Sita helps her get ready for school. Think and tell. Who all are there in Sita's family? So there are Sita, her parents, younger sister Geeta, Dada Dadi, Fai and elder Kaka and his three children. And older Kaka and Kaki live in the room on the terrace. Okay. Now the next question. How is the relationship between the different people in the family? So the answer is Sita's father, Kaka, elder Kaka and younger Kaka are four brothers and have one sister, Fai. These five are her grandparents' children. Sita and Geeta are sister. Elder Kaka, her father's elder brother, and Kaka and younger Kaka are her father's younger brother. Okay. Now, next question. In the last 1 year, what are the changes that happen in the family? So, in the past 1 year, elder Kaki passed away, and elder Kaka recently got married. Okay, students. So, your today's homework is you have to write additional exercise of chapter number 19, Our Friend, in your book. Okay. Thank you.